Interestingly enough, I think there's only one Fox in the top 10. And that's Amrit, and he's 10th.
Talking for the region on that?
For the region, yep,
right.
for our region. Starting off on Battlefield, Washington Classic.
That's actually pretty cool. Washington Classic? No, that's just a classic.
It's just you're right, you're right. You know, we like to meme that it's Washington, like Battlefield. But we got to have something. Oh, Light Shield. That's an interesting tactic. I explored a little bit with that in the past of light shielding against Peach, especially to counter her down smash.
Yeah, it definitely gives you space, and it'll push you away. There's a lot more shield lag on a light shield than a full shield.
Yep.
But at the same time, with the space that it gives you, it opens up a lot of room for capitalizing on any end lag that might be there. Depending on reaction times.
Yeah.
With how aggressive Bladewise is, I have zero doubt that his reaction times have drastically improved since he started and are only going to keep getting better.
Of course, yeah. His skill on its own is intense, and
this is looking like a much closer match already. Excellent recovery on Bladewise's part. Good catch on the side B.
Reverse hit. Yeah, he wasn't able to get that Dween angle. I think what I've been seeing so far is that RK is going for that sort of hit and run approach as well, but he's getting caught mid lasers. And a lot of people forget that when you're lasering, if you're not focused on your position and your opponent's position, they can run up and just hit you if you're just focused on double lasering.
Yeah, simply because of the complete lack of knockback on Fox's lasers, which is definitely a good thing if you end up with a broken shield or Jigglypuff misses with the rest, which is probably the best thing that can happen for Fox is Jigglypuff missing with the rest.
Yeah, of course.
But yeah, against any other character, you definitely got to be careful. And that was
like the first frame of a up smash. You barely saw it come
probably
out.
the first active frame for it. Again, good use of the light shield. You can see just how much shield knockback there is.
Yeah.
And how much shield stun, because that was still active as soon as you hit the platform. Ooh, Stitch Face.
Okay, so we've got some major.
Ooh, it's gone. Lucky for RK. Of course, Bladewise still has a stock lead. But again, single stock isn't a lead against Fox. You know that.
Against Bladewise, I would almost suggest that it might be. Yeah.
Especially on this level of play.
Bladewise.
I'm not saying anything bad about the players that we got here. And good stock.
That was great. That was early, 66%.
Very,
is not typical.
Very early. I think it would have taken a fully charged up smash to actually KO at that percentage.
I don't even think that would have KO'd at a fully charged. Though I don't know the exact percentages.
Maybe not against Peach. Definitely would have KO'd against Jigglypuff.
Oh, Jigglypuff definitely.
Just because of how light she is, but
Teddy, it's not uncommon to see Teddy go way above 100%.
Peach is a character with extremely high survivability as it is, though.
Peach and Samus both, they have that about them where their recovery is just insane. You're way off the stage, just float back.
Although the biggest advantage that Peach has over Samus in terms of recovery is the ease of the recovery for Peach over Samus, whereas with Samus, a lot of it comes down to timing, especially with stick movement.
Yep. RK actually has been really great on the ledge. He's been putting more pressure on Bladewise than Phil had previously.
Yeah, we can see that it definitely is a bit of a hit and run thing. Just tack on little bits of damage with the lasers, and then just get away, add a little bit more damage, come in for an approach, get a couple good hits in.
I just wonder if RK, if he's actually manually light shielding, or if he added like a stopper to his trigger.
Or he could just be using the Z button. That is an option.
I've been watching his fingers.
I'm looking now. I mean, watch. He's not going to do it again until the end of the match. Now that we've actually mentioned it.
This is coming close.
This is already very close as it is. Ooh, excellent spacing on Bladewise's part.
Barely missing that.
Perfect spacing, especially with the capitalization that he got. That was an excellent hit. Good tech.
Yep, there we go.
I think that's going to be it.
Yep, he's going to get that all the time.
That was game.
That put a little stress on Bladewise.
Oh, yeah. Last stock, last hit situation for both of them, especially with the percentage that was there.
Definitely. In general, Bladewise was throwing out a lot of dash attacks, and he was catching RK with them just in that last segment. RK shield dropped, or he just regular dropped to a platform, and Bladewise caught him with the dash attack.
Which is fairly impressive as it is.
That's an all or nothing right there.
Yeah, I mean there's a lot of commitment with a dash attack, but at the same time, Peach is one of the characters with a dash attack that isn't kind of outright terrible.
Yeah, it's an amazing dash attack.
Especially when it connects, but even when it doesn't connect, it doesn't put you in an absolutely terrible position simply because of the way that Peach functions as a... Ooh.
Oh, wow.
I don't know if that forward smash was intentional or if he was trying to go for something else, because that's generally not the best kind of move.
He was probably trying to float cancel fair.
I could see that. I could see that.
Though I wouldn't put it past Teddy because he's forward smashed in the past. And
that is a massive lead.
Wow, 5% only. 5%. And
this
right
is
back
going to be close. And
see, he was manual pressing. He was manually doing it with the trigger. He wasn't pressing Z.
That is extremely tight muscle control to be able to hold that so well.
Yeah, because I mean, you want to usually if you're in the middle of a match like this, you're going to be a little tense and you're going to click fully. But to have that kind of control, RK, he's in the matrix right now.
You ever see that magician on one of the Got Talent shows? I think it was America's Got Talent. Will Tsai.
Will Tsai? What did he do?
He's an illusionist primarily. One of the things he did was a card trick where he had quarters on a table. And he just kind of warped them around. But I mean, just looking at how RK is looking at the screen and everything else like that, there's a little bit of a similarity.
So he's just
especially in the intensity that's
emotionless,
right now.
Kind of semi-emotionless, and he's just going at it, right?
I mean, I wouldn't quite say emotionless. I'd say RK is actually very focused.
Oh, focused. Right, I could see that as well. Yeah. There we go, taking that stock at 160%. Very atypical for Bladewise. It seems
yeah, that was a very late stock there. Definitely pulling a lot of turnips.
Sitting at 122% now. RK has kind of optimized the. There we go. That wave dash back to read
that
it.
only hit one time though. A lot better than getting hit by every hit.
144%, not too
Good
bad.
spacing.
Ooh, got the cancel on the second laser and light shield.
I'm surprised he didn't follow even further on that. And again, aerial Peach is one of the most difficult things to deal with, and here we go with the chain grab, getting pushed off stage.
Reading the tech, or I don't know if that was rolling or not. See, that's the danger of, or like really the issue.
Good angle.
That was a good angle. The issue of recovering.
That's going to be about it.
Recovering against Peach in general. You go for a direct approach, she can nair you. You go up high, she has enough time to punish you.
Yeah, that was a weird angle. That normally gets a little more upward.
Probably doing some double stuck DI to try and tech onto the stage before he was flown off.
Right. I think DI to go further upward probably would have served him a little better in surviving that, simply because of the angle.
Yeah. And Bladewise going for more safe approaches. He's not typically reading roll away. He's trying to read roll in.
Bladewise has started playing a good bit more conservatively. This is going to be an all or nothing recovery.
Oh, wow. That was nice.
Very close.
Right under him.
I think that was the last. That was going to be one of the last few frames he could have actually gotten that ledge, too.
I like that. RK is.
Excellent follow-up.
Up smash out of shield. Bladewise on his last stock of the second game. Wouldn't put it past him to bring it back, but RK, he's got just a good game plan in general.
A bit more finesse on the hit and run, but this might be the stock.
Oh,
wow. I'm surprised that the miss.
Unfortunately, missing that cleanup, but a nice full cancel fair. Oh, and didn't get the.
I'm surprised he didn't have anything following that.
All right, took that trade. Good enough trade. This is roughly even for Bladewise and RK right now.
Last stock, and it's probably going to end up another last hit. A lot of damage right away.
Bladewise reading these
massive
techs.
Combo.
RK was not ready to be tangible landing on the platform right there.
That was a very good angle. I'm actually somewhat surprised he made that.
Nair out of shield, taking that game 2-0 over RK. That was really clutch by Bladewise. Managed to hit